Alright guys, today what we're going to learn about are the rest of the mandatos or commands. Okay, so mandatos are commands. When you use a command, you're telling another person or a group of people what to do. Okay, just like in English, there's rarely a subject in the sentence, it's just kind of understood. So if I said clean your room, I know that I'm talking to you, even though I don't say you specifically. Alright, so there are many different types of mandatos, so los tipos de mandatos. So commands telling someone what to do are affirmative commands. Okay, we already learned affirmative to commands. Commands telling someone what not to do are negative commands. Commands when talking to someone that we usually call them to are informal commands. If we're talking to somebody that we usually call them usted or ustedes, those are formal commands. Commands in the nosotros form can translate to let's fill in the blank. So let's go, let's dance, whatever. There are no commands in the yo form because you don't usually tell yourself what to do. Okay? Okay, most commands are formed by the following three steps. Okay? So you're going to put the verb in the yo form in the present tense. So the verb quiere, for example, the yo form is quiero, it's a stem changer. The second step is to drop the o. Okay, so we have quiero here, I take off the o, that's what's left. All right? Then we're going to add the opposite ending. Okay, since querer is an ER verb, we're actually going to add an a, or an as, or an an, or an amos. Okay, and I'm going to show you what the endings are on the next slide. All right, so what we're going to look at now are the endings for AR verbs and then for ER/IR verbs, okay? So whenever we say add the opposite ending, these are those opposite endings. I've X'd out the yo form and I've also X'd out the vosotros form because the yo form, there's no command that exists there. Vosotros, you're not going to learn, okay? In addition, I've put no in front of the to form in the to form box. Because this is only for negative commands. You already know how to form affirmative to commands, so this is just how to do negative commands. Okay? So the to ending is es, so es for AR verbs, verb commands, I'm sorry. The usted ending is an e, so if we're commanding usted to do something, we're going to end it in an e. The nosotros ending is hemos for AR verbs. Okay, and then the ustedes ending is en, or n for AR verbs. Okay, so notice that their opposite endings is we normally put on in their regular verb forms. For ER/IR verbs, the negative to command ending is as. Okay, then we have usted a, nosotros hamos, and vosotros han. Okay. So these are the opposite endings that you're going to add to regular verbs. Okay, so I've included examples of an AR verb, bailar, an ER verb, beber, and an IR verb, vivir, whenever they're all used with their commands. Okay. Notice that I can make any command negative by just putting a no in front of it. Okay. The to command is the negative to command is a special case. Because in the affirmative case, we're going to use the LA form in the present tense, but in this one, you actually have to do the same thing that we've done for the formal and plural commands. All right, there are 6 irregular commands in Spanish. We're going to learn 5 of them. Okay, so the verb saber, the command for saber is sepa. Okay, whenever you're doing the plural form or the nosotros form or the to form, you're just going to put the as or amos or an instead. Okay. The irregular formal command for ir is vaya. For dar is de with an accent mark. For ser is sea, not si, sea. For estar is este. And aber we're not going to learn this year, but I just wanted to make you aware that it is irregular. Dar and estar get accent marks in all forms except nosotros.